Welcome everyone to the first episode of The Players Press. This is going to be a series where I sit down with each one of our players to talk about their lives off the court and who they are and what shaped them into the person they are today. My first guest joining me today is Giovanni Emejuru. Gio, how you doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good, doing great. Gio, you're a man of many flags. What was it like growing up in multiple countries, and how was your childhood like going through those experiences?
I feel like it was great, being from multiple countries. It gave me something that other people don't get, which is perspective. Living in Nigeria for a bit, and then obviously being born in Italy, and then moving to the UK, it gave me an opportunity to see things in a different light, and it probably shaped me into who I am today.
Okay, so you've been to all those countries. Did you pick up the languages?
Yeah, because I was born in Italy, so I can speak Italian a bit.
Okay.
Nigerian.
Parlo italiano.
Sì, un poco.
Poco.
Sì, però non è veramente forte.
Yeah, no, that's too much. What is one of the biggest lessons you learned growing up that you still carry with you today?
To be honest, there's a lot of lessons, but I'll probably say the main takeaway for me was that nothing's ever really given to you. You always have to kind of earn it and kind of work towards it all the time.
Okay. Yeah, you play that way.
Appreciate it.
Now, when did you exactly get to the States and started playing basketball?
So, I like to say I came kind of late. I wish I came maybe high school, or maybe even did a prep school year. But I came when I was done with high school, so my freshman year. So this must have been 2021.
So you came straight to college?
Yeah.
What was the biggest adjustment that you had to make coming from Europe straight to college basketball?
Probably the pace and how hard you actually have to work. Like, you have to work extremely hard at all times. And also, like, this is not so much on the court, but off the court. Like, nutrition-wise, the food is so different.
So much different.
Like, so different. I had to make sure that I was fueling my body in the right way to make sure I wasn't putting on weight, because I feel like I was putting on everything I ate. I feel like it just stuck on me.
Yeah. Now, would you say, because I spent almost 9 years overseas, and we had the younger guys that would practice with us at times. Would you say the academic piece was something that you had to kind of figure out and transition into as well?
Most definitely. I feel like, me being honest, I feel like education in Europe is a little bit more challenging, but due to the schedule that we had in college, I feel like it makes up for it. So it's also
easier.
Yeah,
a little bit more structured.
It's a lot more structured. Therefore, it's almost harder because now I have to fit schedule, make sure that I'm getting to study hall, make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Let's talk about your family a little bit, and who they are and how they shaped you into who you are today.
Yeah, so my parents and my 4 sisters, I'm the only boy, I'm the middle child. I feel like that definitely shaped who I am. They never tried to make it seem like, I was the boy, so I had to get certain things, like everything was equal. Like, if I was getting something that they wasn't getting, they would make that known. So obviously that made me realize that, things gotta be fair in life a little bit, and then it just shaped me into who I am, because obviously, coming from a Nigerian household, like, education is very important. You have to do things a certain way. So that's kind of what they instilled in me.
Okay. Now, 4 sisters.
Yeah.
So to this day right now, when you walk with your sisters, are you just like their professional bodyguard? You're
Yes.
6'10",
Yes.
265 pounds.
Exactly. Like, they keep talking about they need to find someone with my height and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
It's funny.
Is there a piece of advice that you got from, a mentor or a family member that you still hold close today?
My coach back at home, Coach Tahir, kind of helped me throughout the whole process of me wanting to come to the States. He always supported that, and he always made sure that I knew what I had to do to get to where I wanted to get. That makes sense.
That's some really good advice, because, again, it was probably so easy for you to just transition into playing professionally, but, choosing the option to come to the States is something that you don't see all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
You put yourself in a great spot. Obviously, you played really, really well at Siena, and once you put yourself in the portal, you had a lot of suitors. Can you kind of share with us one of the reasons why you chose George Mason?
Obviously, there was a few reasons, but as you know, Coach Mike, obviously he's Nigerian, and he was with me at previous school, so we had the connection already. And obviously, to you, and you're also Nigerian, so that kind of created a bond between me and you. So I feel like you being from Nigeria, me being from Nigeria, that was one of the main reasons I decided to come here and play for you.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. Shout out to Coach Mike.
That's definitely, shout out Coach Mike.
Now, being a student athlete, especially being a basketball player, there's not a lot of free time. But when you do get some time, what's one of the favorite things that you like to do?
I just like to wind down, watch shows. I feel like I watch a lot of shows. Yeah.
It sounds like you got an old man syndrome, man. Like
Yeah,
you're 39 or something.
A little bit, but I'm not really into video games, because growing up, I never really got like a PlayStation or something like that. I was more on like Nintendos, if you know what those are. That's what I used to play back.
If I know what that, of course I know.
I mean, I don't know. Hey, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I used to play when I was younger, so I never really got into video games. But now I just like shows.
What's your favorite show? Because we've talked about a couple of shows.
Yeah.
What's your favorite show?
My favorite show is Power.
Power.
Yeah, I like Power a lot.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm also trying to get into Snowfall.
Okay. Because he's a British actor, right?
Yeah, he is. Speaking of British, you need to watch. I think you watched it, Supercell.
I have watched Supercell.
Yeah, I watched Supercell. Yeah.
Supercell's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's good.
It started out a little off,
Yeah.
but I got into it.
Exactly.
And I actually just looked it up that they're coming out with Supercell too.
Yeah, they are.
So I'm excited about that. That's actually a pretty good one. Yeah. I got another one for you, Gangs of London.
Oh, I was just watching that.
Yeah.
I was just watching that. That's some good stuff.
It's really good. So, basketball has obviously many seasons. But if you had like a week off to do nothing, to not practice, what would you do?
I'll probably go to the Maldives.
The Maldives.
I'll go to the Maldives for like a week.
Okay.
So
that's your dream vacation?
I'd say so. It's up there.
Yeah.
It's Maldives. I want to go to Bora Bora as well.
Okay.
Funny enough, I want to go to Tokyo.
Tokyo.
Yeah, I like the lights, the state.
Have you been to any one of those three?
Nah, I haven't.
Not yet. What's the one place, because I mean, again, you're a man that's traveled to a lot of places. What's the one place that you've been to that you think a lot of people, travel to for vacation, or it's like their ideal spot to go?
I mean, I've been to Egypt.
Okay.
Egypt was pretty nice. It was cool spot. I feel like a lot of people want to go there.
Anywhere in Italy? I mean, Italy's got some spots, man.
To be honest, I didn't really
You didn't travel
travel
much.
as much when I was there. I was kind of just where I was.
No Venice.
Nah, I still haven't been to Venice. Funny enough. Yeah, I want to go to Venice. I want to go to
No Milan?
Nah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No Florence.
Nah, I haven't been
So, I mean, where were you at in Italy? Exactly.
I was in Rome. In Rome.
Rome's not a bad spot.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but I never really got to travel as much in Italy as well. I was just kind of in my area.
We all have our personal beliefs, and our mantras that kind of lead us in life. What is your personal philosophy?
Definitely to just be where your feet are. That makes sense. Like always, never too high, never too low. Just always know that everything kind of happens for a reason. Yeah. And lean onto God and know to your understanding is kind of what I try to do, because I'm someone that does overthink sometimes. So I would like to kind of step back and kind of reset and understand that.
We all have our good and bad days. How do you stay motivated through those bad days?
Pretty much just having a ton of vision and knowing what goals are, knowing what's ahead, and also just knowing who I do it for, and also knowing that God is with me through it all, the bad and the good, tough times never last, tough people do. So that's kind of how I stay grounded in tough times.
You seem like a very serious man.
No, I just, I feel like I have a lot of wisdom.
Gio, I want to thank you for joining me on Players Press.
So,
Mason Nation, we'll see you next time.